Omicron is now here in Turanga.
So it's really important that we are all prepared.
Most people that get COVID-19 will only suffer mild to moderate illnesses and can fully recover in their own whare.
So if you need help, the healthcare system will always be available. Mā rātou tātou e āwhina.
Omicron spreads fast. Everybody in your whare may catch the virus.
Tēnā koe. Now, being ready for getting COVID-19 is about making sure you and your household have a plan and know what to do.
It will mean your whānau and community can help each other if needed.
This message is brought to you by Te Manatū Hauora. How many sugars in there?
Only 2?
Too much.
Turanga FM Parakuihi Show online with Matai and Rahia. Tomo mai, he wera te kai.
Iwa te kaumatahi, ira whitu ki te ia rere. Iwa te kaumatahi, ira whitu ki te ipurangi. Turanga FM Parakuihi Show on air and online with Matai and Rahia. Ara, ko te tuawari o Painga Whawha tēnei.
Tēnā koutou katoa, I'm pretty excited because this Saturday is the Kathleen Henderson Netball Tournament.
Oh, local competition there. Now, netball teams from throughout Te Tairawhiti here will be competing in a one-day tournament a pōpō.
So get down to the Gisborne netball courts to see some spectacular netball action.
I might just pop down. Well, from one hākinakina to another, later on Parakuihi Online, we'll be showing you our story on Gisborne Boys High School's first 15, their first home game of the season.
And I think I might be a lucky charm because they won their first home game of the season.
Eki, eki. Yes, Rahia checked out Gizzy Boys versus, how do I say that name?
Lindisfarne?
Lindisfarne? I was going to say Linda's farm, but maybe Linda doesn't live on a farm. Lindisfarne on Saturday. But before we get to that story, coming up next is Rahia with the latest local news. Hei kaitimo mā tātou.
Tai oro. Ngā tai pito pito o te Tairawhiti.
Morena e heka mā, kua whai pūtea a Gisborne riding mō te hunga haua, te karapu whutupōro o YMP me te kura o te hāpara ki etahi moni na te tahua o Aotearoa Community Trust. Nui ake I te tahi rau te kaumatahi mano tāra I whakawhiwhia I ngā rōpū te kaumatahi no te Tairawhiti. A ki ngā whekahau mō te mate kōwhiori, tahi rau whātekau mā ono ngā tāngata hau kua pāngia e te mate kōwhiori, tahi mano whātekau mā rima ngā tāngata e māwiwi ana me te mate nei I tēnei wā tonu, a toko toru o taua hunga kai te hohi pera. Akati, koe ranga kaitimo a Parakuihi ko Rahia tumutumu ahau, atamari e.
Turanga FM Parakuihi Show online with Matai and Rahia. Tomo mai, he wera te kai.
Tēnā koe Rahia I e rā kōrero. Gisborne Boys High School are 2 wins from 3 games following their loss to Turanga Boys High yesterday.
Carlston are the current Auckland 1A rugby champs, so they're always going to be a very tough opposition.
E mea ana koe Rahia. Now I'm sure Coach Dwayne Hihi will make sure Gizzy Boys learn from the loss yesterday and get them ready, pumped up for Super 8 later this year.
I reckon I should go to all their games in the future. You know why?
Why?
They'll always win with me as their good luck charm.
Okay. Who needs a lotto ticket these days? Just get Rahia. She certainly brought her presence to the game last Saturday, so let's take a look at that kaupapa. Aneira.
Now I have head coach of Gisborne Boys High School First 15 team, Dwayne Hihi, tēnā koe.
Kia ora.
Yeah, how's pre-season been like? Because I've been following you know the progress of the team, and it feels like you guys have been in pre-season for a long time before the start of the games.
Yeah, it's actually been about 16 weeks now, so we identified that we're a bit behind the 8 ball, so we proceeded to start pre-season a bit earlier than normal, just to change habits and get things set in place so that we can make a good charge this year.
You're a mum of 2 of the players in this team, and also you're the wife of the head coach. How's it like? Do you get nervous?
I'm pretty nervous at the moment, being our first home game, but you know, I believe the boys have worked really hard, and so has Dwayne and the other coaches to make sure that they can hopefully do their best out there today.
The Super 8 competition starts in May. You must be looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's the main target here. Everything is about building towards Super 8. Super 8 is where you're measured amongst the top schools in the country. So, yeah, no, pretty keen to get into that.
Hundreds of supporters here, and I saw ex-All Black, former All Black, Reka, who also played for Boys High School. What are your thoughts about this team?
Yeah, no, been much, anticipating to see how they go today. I think it's been a bit disappointing the last few seasons, so they're going all right today though, so it's a good start for them.
Part of my focus is to bring the mana and the aura back that was there in my days, so if I can pass on a bit of that to this crew and hopefully set it on a path for the next few generations is awesome.
Do you remember when you were in this team and how the feeling was?
Yeah, no, 100%. As a junior at Boys High, you sort of really looked up to the first 15. I think, because the boys were world champions in '94 when I was at school, so didn't make that team. But when you're surrounded by those sort of athletes and there's a lot of inspiration around, so Boys High rugby was really strong and always has been. Always going to be a bit of a supporter.
And as a player that's reached the pinnacle of the game, have you seen any other players here that are kind of catching your eye?
Yeah, there's a couple of boys there that are looking pretty good. Carlos, he's the captain.
And your brother's godson?
And my brother's godson. Not being biased, but he scored a few points today, and and Dwayne's got the team working really well. They're really fit, so they should compete really well this season.
Yeah, it's good to be back home, really enjoyed the crowd. Thanks to our sponsors, showing the Coxco, earthworks on the back. No, it's just good to get out, nice sunny day here. Good to see all the supporters out in the field. Made it all really good, eh?
We stuck to our game plan and we're lucky enough to come out with the win. And just like to thank all the sponsors that made this all possible, coaches and staff as well. So yeah, cheers.
Weti koutou Turanga tāne. I'm Ritana tō hard though. Do you think that maybe the Ritana First 15 is going to do well this year?
I'm sure they'll do their best.
Cricket. Ritana toa and not the Lytton High School shop. Speaking about toa, this wahine toa to my left had her first taste of kart driving when she put the petara to the metara and checked out the Eastland Kart Club.
And we'll show you that story next week on Parakuihi.
But for now, kart kite.
Hei kona.
Kart kite.
Kart kite. Well, that was a good one.
Parakuihi tahi kia Matai rawa ko Rahia, 91.7 on air and online.